Hey sinners, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Shane. Today we're going to be seeing what's on the shelf this week. Firstly, let me start with an apology that I haven't done these in the last few weeks. With the bank holiday and we've had a couple of late deliveries, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So the problem I got is when the stuff turns up late is I'm out on a Wednesday evening, so it's very hard to film this. So we're back to Tuesdays now, so this will be on the shelves for you guys tomorrow. Right, so we'll start as we always do. We'll crack on with DC. So for those of you who don't know, it's never been here before, we just have a look what's basically on the shelves this week. The new comics coming to Sin City Comics and your local comic book shop, I guess. Right, so start with DC this week and let's crack that on. So first we've got Absolute Power Task Force 7. This is number 6. This is the last but one in the 7-part series. I get my words out there. Haven't been reading any of this Absolute Power yet. I do plan on reading it, but not yet. Something I have been reading, I have caught up with, Batman 89 Echoes. So this is set after Batman 89, as it says, if you guys haven't read it. There's one just before this as well. There's a 6-part. This is a mini-series. This is the 4 for the 6th one for this one. So this has been a pretty good read. And we got that cover there, and then the cardstock variant for this issue is that one, which I think is amazing. I really like that cover. Really cool cover. A lot more Batman this week. Well, I say a lot more. There's mainly Batman for DC this week for us. Batman Gothic by Gaslight, and this has been really popular. This is issue 4. Haven't read it yet. It's one I want to pick. I loved Batman Gotham by Gaslight previously. I haven't read the Kryptonite Age yet, but it is, again, it's on my list, like everything else. It's in the stack on the pile over there. I am collecting it. So DC versus Vampires, this is issue 4? No, I'm wrong, this is issue 2, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm just an ordering as well, so looks pretty cool. So that continues on that story. And from the DC vaults, we got Death in the Family, Robin Lives. For those of you that don't know what this is the 3rd part of 4. This is the story they had penciled in. So when they, well, spoilers for 30 odd years ago, when the Joker killed Robin, DC actually done that as a competition thing, a vote in, and they didn't realize that people would actually vote for Robin to kill, the Joker to kill Robin. So they wrote this story where Robin lives, and it's never been seen, and they're just releasing it now, and this is part 3 of 4. And that is it for DC this week. We haven't got much DC in at all. It's not the least we've had, but again, very Batman orientated. So I'm just going to jump on to Indies. So, Scotty Young fans, you need to be reading this. Obviously, it's not his artwork in the way of like the covers with the groovy covers. He does do the artwork, but or some of it. But the story's really cool. This is number 5. This is the end of the arc. It's worth picking up. It's definitely worth a read. I've really enjoyed it so far. So let me just move them comics out of the way. So that, and then we got Disney Villains, Cruella de Vil. This is number 5. Again, I said previously, the Disney Villains series has been doing really well. So something that I can't wait to read. Dead Eyes, The Empty Frame. This is part 1. I think this is going to be a 5-part series. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I enjoyed it previously. And yeah, so, and I love this cover. I love that cover. I think it's really cool. I got a thing for black and white sketch things, so. Next up is Dead Weight. This is the end of the arc. It's number 6. I haven't been reading this myself, but a couple of staff members are reading it, and they're really enjoying it. So I think we've got all the issues in stock as well. So if you're interested, pick that up. Everyone's favourite, Ginger Cat, Garfield. This is number 2 or 4. Quick pickup. Great for the kids. So again, reading and maybe into comics. Gatchaman, number 3. This has been so popular. It's surprised me how popular it's been. Cover number 3, like I said, there we go there. Geiger's back. I say back. This is issue 6, but from this original run a couple of years ago. Again, just as popular as the last one. Haven't read it myself, and I'm not going to say I'm going to read it because I keep saying I'm going to read these things, and I buy them all, and I don't read them. I do read them, it just takes me a while. Like a long while, like years. Godzilla vs. the Power Rangers, or the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2, issue 5. This is the final part. That's cover A. I forgot the box. I forgot to take out the cover B, but we have got cover B in store. Everyone's favourite My Little Ponies. You gotta love them, haven't you? I suppose somebody has. I don't personally, but there we go. This is number 4. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. This is the final issue. And I believe we now have the full set, because I'm pretty sure we found a load the other day. So we'll have the full run of that. Precious Metals number 4. That's it this week. From Image. I really like that cover. It's pretty cool. That's a double. Red Before Black number 2. This has proven to be really popular. Again, we have got the other covers in. I forgot to take them out of the box because I was in a rush. Something's Killing the Children reprint number 1. It's a really cool cover. Slightly different. The Spawn Universe, the final part of Misery. That's in this week. So this is 4 of 4. And then we have Transformers, which has been uber popular, and so it should be. It's Transformers. It's a really cool cover. I quite like that. And then we have part 4 of 5 of The Witcher. For all you Witcher fans out there. I've never watched it, and I haven't played the games. And I apologise, and you can shout at me in the comments for that, that's fine. That is fine. Right, so that is Indies done. Now, Marvel this week. There's a lot of Venom. A lot of Venom. Venom must be Marvel's Batman at the moment. But we start off with something new, and something I think is going to be really popular. It's Avengers Assemble. Don't do it. Probably done it anyway. New team lining up. Seems promising. Amazing Spider-Man number 57. Coming off 2 weeks ago, or last week's, whenever it was. Legacies 950. Blood Hunter, sorry, number 2. That's in this week. And then we've got Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider number 5. This is the end of this arc. I quite like this cover. I like the fact that it's more cartoony. I don't normally go for that sort of cover. I don't mind the Scotty Youngs, but Spider-Man Reign number 2. That's pretty cool. And then we have Star Wars Inquisitors. This is part 3. Ultimate Black Panther number 8 is in this week. And then we got Uncanny X-Men number 2, which I'm looking forward to reading. I quite enjoyed number 1, but just like all Marvel number 1s, it wasn't really enough to see where anything was going. But it was enough to wet the whistle. Vengeance of Moon Knight number 9. I really like these sort of covers. If that was in black and white, I'd definitely have it. I'd have it anyway. I'm having it anyway, so I don't know why, so I'd definitely have it. Venom 37 with a Venom War tie-in. But that's obviously the ongoing. Then we got Venom Separation Anxiety number 5, which is a separate story. Then we have Venom War Carnage number 2. Carnage and Venom fighting there. Venom War Wolverine #1, which is cool. And then Venomverse Reborn #4. Like I said, this week a lot of Venom. So the Reborn #4. And then we go on to the big #1 drop of this week, which is, well, they've been the #1 film, and Deadpool's just had his own series start again, and team-ups and everything else. But Wolverine has now got his another #1 relaunching From the Ashes, to tie in with all the X-Men stuff. This is the main cover. And then we have this variant here, which I quite like. But I really like this variant. Then we have John Taylor Christopher Negative Zone variant, pretty cool. Bit of old school, looks a bit more vintagey. This is amazing. It is a Gleason cover. It is foil. So Gleason was the one who had done the Spider-Man with the web, the Spider-Man head with the webs. This is his Wolverine #1, which is a foil, and it is amazing. And then we got Peachy Peach. It's really cool. I really like that cover. I'm not a massive Peach Momoko fan, but I do like her work. I don't dislike it in any way, shape or form, but it's one of the things. And then we have the Saturday morning cartoon variant, which is pretty cool. So that's it for this week's comics. Hopefully from here forward, we'll be back on schedule, and you'll get to see this lovely face every Wednesday morning, telling you what's on the shelf in Sin City Comics. If any of these comics take your fancy, you can drop into store. We're pull lists are back up, so you can put your subscription in, and you can order online if you want to. That's fine. We can send it anywhere you want to send it to. Just drop us a message. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good night, God bless, all the best. Ta now. Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night, God bless, all the best.